Mr. Wolf. Hello, Richard. What's going on, guys? How are you doing? Hello, lurkers. Hello, family. Arcade is open. We are going to hopefully finish and complete Condemned Criminal Origins today. I was on last night till 2 in the morning, dying over and over and over and over, getting super frustrated because you've never seen Alien Isolation. Heard it was good. It's really good, Wolf. Yeah, I'm up for it. I was dying so much last night, I couldn't get anything done. Some of you were here. I couldn't run. I couldn't block effectively. The hitboxes seemed like they were way out of whack. I'm like, what is going on? I know I'm bad, and I know that a big part of it was because I can't. Let me just fix my webcam. I'm like way over to this side of the screen. Let me fix that. I know that a big part of it is me, but it's not just me. I knew for a fact it wasn't just me, because the yellow tube at the top, which gives you your stamina, it was draining out like nobody's business, and it would not refill. Is there a rage compilation? No, Rich, just the VOD from last night. You can find the VOD. There's no compilation. Probably the whole VOD was more or less a rage compilation. I couldn't run. Like, I was on the road with full stamina, and my character was like the $6 million man. He was like super slow. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't block or hit effectively. I couldn't target them right. They would be far away from me and they would hit me, but I couldn't hit them, and I was dying immediately. And I'm like,
he's right above us.
I was like, hey, Midori Bushi Raid. Welcome in, Midori Bushi Raiders. How are you doing? We're just getting started. We're at the tail end. Final fight, final boss of Condemned Criminal Origins. Hopefully we're going to beat that today. And then once we beat that, we're going to jump into Alien Isolation as requested by Mr. Wolfgasm. So going to be Condemned Criminal Origins followed up with Alien Isolations. Or Alien Isolation. Bayo, Nico, how are you? Nice to see you. Cheers and sociable. So anyway, after I couldn't sleep because I was so frustrated with the fight that I looked up. I'm like, I know I'm bad, but I know it's not just me. I know it's not. You hear you beat Far Cry 5 today, starting Kingmaker. You're playing Alien Isolation tomorrow. Awesome. We can compare notes, Midori Bushi. Awesome, man. Cool. First time he found me was when I was on Isolation, way back when, right, Richard? About, what was that, like 2.5 years ago, something like that? Awesome, man. Cool. So it's coming full circle. It's a good game to play for Halloween. It's a long game too. I'm familiar with the game though, so it's not like I'll be confused or lost. But it's a super good game. It's a hard game. It's a hard game to beat. What was I gonna say? You've played it, but you never finished it. It's pretty awesome. It is pretty awesome. It is. It's one of my favorites. So it'll be cool. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I played it though. So it'll be a fun playthrough. But we got to finish Condemned Criminal Origins first. So here I went on. I couldn't sleep.
He's right above us.
I obviously
Call
slept.
for backup
Hey,
now.
Bayo, thanks so much for the follow, man. Pretty appreciate that. Appreciate you. Pretty sociable, but you're gonna check on some other streamers. No worries, man. No worries. You're free to come and go as you please, sir. We are a happy, friendly, fun place to hang out and to lurk out as well. So what it turns out is this: Condemned Criminal Origins is a game. Let me turn the music down a bit. It's trying to drown me out. Condemned Criminal Origins is a game that came out in 2005. It was written for 480p and 30 frames a second or less, probably about 30 frames. It was a 30 frames per second 480p game on the Xbox 360 back in the day. And 2005, what a good year. 2019, I remember working. Remember the working Joe kept on finding me, would say, "Looking for you is making me waste valuable company time." To which you responded, "So stop looking." Awesome. That if I had that, I would turn that into the alert. I don't have any alerts made for Alien Isolation. We might have. Maybe we can before we start it today. Maybe we'll make some alerts together on the stream for it. 2005. Yeah, this game Criminal Origins came out 2005, and so I've had that same situation. So I looked up last night. Other people expressed their same frustrations with the fights in the game. And here's what was going on. Throughout the entire game of Condemned Criminal Origins, I was using my kick with my foot. I was using the shotgun. And I was using the taser, right? Those things aren't really frame dependent. They're like the shotgun is like a scatter blast everywhere. The foot is like a kick, a big hitbox out in front of me. And the taser is another big hitbox out in front of me. So I was going through the whole game not realizing that I had this issue. Except I was saying, oh my God, I can't run, I can't move. Why doesn't the stamina work? Why can't I run? So that's all about my interaction with the ground and how my feet are moving and interacting with the ground. And because the game was 30 frames and lower res, and they ported it to Steam at high res, and my 1080 can run this thing at like 300 frames a second, as opposed to 30 frames a second, it's screwing up the physics of the game. The physics of the game is all screwed up. And it really came to a head at the end of this game because they take the shotgun away from me, they take the taser away from me, they take all that away from me. So all I have is the ability to run and to counter, block, and hit with the stick or whatever I have in my hand. And all of those are timing dependent. The running and the blocking and the hitting are all frame per second and timing dependent. So it's all janked up. So I have to lock it down to 60 frames a second, and hopefully that'll be good. I had the same problem in Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition. I had the Prepare to Die Edition originally for Dark Souls, and that's the one that I 100%ed. I don't have the remastered 100%ed, but the Prepare to Die Edition I 100%ed. But you know when you go back to the Crow's Nest and you go back to the Asylum and you fight the Asylum demon underground, and you have to you're going down the elevator, towards the Firelink Shrine. You have to jump off halfway and then run across. And then jump over that little gap. If you know Dark Souls, you know what I'm talking about. I could never jump any of that. I could never ever jump any of that, and I didn't understand why I couldn't jump or get there. And it turned out that it was all about the frames per second, and I had DS Fix mod on my Dark Souls, and it was screwing everything up. So I had to take the DS Fix off to be able to do those jumps and those moves. Exactly the same thing is happening in this game. And as soon as I locked it down to 60, instead of letting it run up to the whatever it was at, 300, 400 frames per second, the stamina came back. And the hitting and stuff was better. I wouldn't say that I was good at it, but it was definitely better. So I'm on hard mode. We might have to crank it back down from hard mode. I might. I'm gonna give it a few goes at hard mode to see if I can do it though. But it's one of those old school games where hard really, really is hard. There's a huge boss rush with a limited amount of health, followed by a final boss with no extra boosts for health. So we might have to crank it back anyway. But then there's the countering and the hitting. I was playing it with the reticle turned off. There's a reticle in the game I didn't realize or look to see. And the reticle matters because where you line up the shot is based on the reticle. So you're looking at the guy's head and you go to hit him, but you're missing him, you're not hitting the head because there's a reticle that you need to use. So I need to lock it up at 60, I need to turn the reticle on, and then we're gonna give it a few good goes. I still may not get through it because I'm not the greatest gamer in the world. And if that's the case, we'll crank down the difficulty and beat it. But that's what's going on. So I was losing my shit yesterday. I couldn't run. There was a section where I was supposed to fight people, but I think you weren't really supposed to fight them. If you were super good and you weren't on hard, like an easier mode or a normal mode, you probably could have fought them down. But I think you were really just supposed to run. It was supposed to be this feeling of, oh my God, they're all after me, and run. And my character couldn't run. So I was getting killed and destroyed, and I died like hundreds of times just trying to get past those sections. I'd load in and I'd die. I wasn't even able to turn around and I would die. So that was all janking up the game yesterday. I'm hoping that at least we'll have a fighting chance today if we lock down the frames and put the reticle on. I still may not live through it, so we might have to go down difficulty as well. But that's the plan: is to play Criminal Origins, Condemned Criminal Origins, and beat it. I don't know how long that'll take us. Then we're gonna do Alien Isolation after it, as chosen by Wolf. I don't have alerts made for that yet, so we can make some alerts together on the channel. It doesn't take very long. We can do that. I'll show you the process, and then we can play some Alien Isolation after Condemned Criminal Origins, provided that we don't spend a whole stream trying to beat Criminal Origins. If we do, we do, and then we'll bring Alien Isolation back for the next game. But let's see how far we can go. That's it. That's what happened. So I was up until like 2:30 in the morning with you guys on stream, and then I stayed up probably another hour and a half after that, looking through the interwebs, trying to figure out why the hell I couldn't get this friggin' game to work. And that's what it was, because I was using the gun and the taser and my foot throughout the whole game, and those items weren't affected by the frames. But now they're forcing me to use combat, no taser, no gun, and running, and everything is affected by the frames, and I'm noticing it. So that's what was going on. Let's jump into the game, chat. Let's go. Cheers and sociable, everybody. Nice to have you here. I raised my coffee cup to you. So look at my death count. Yesterday I started the stream, day before yesterday I started the stream at 44 deaths. And now I'm at 161 deaths just because of the just most of it, probably, I would say probably a good 100 of those deaths were just last night. All right, let's do it. Ready? Condemned Criminal Origins. Start the game up. Turn off the outside music, and we'll try to win this game today. Play. Congrats on finishing Far Cry 5. Awesome. Good for you, Midori Bushi. 69 deaths. Good for you. I don't think I'd be able to achieve that. You're watching some Demon Souls lore stuff this afternoon? What kind of lore stuff, Will? So yeah, I have to go into the settings, and I may have already done it last night. I don't remember what I did, but this episode is The Evil in Latria. Have you ever played? Did you play Demon Souls, Wolfgasm? back in the day, or are you planning on playing it in the future? I thought my impressions of this game were that this game was excellent. I enjoyed this game from start to finish. The level design, the interaction, the monsters, the style of it, the mood of it, the jump scares put just right. I did have a lot of problems with the port, but now I understand why that is. I'm not going to blame that on the game. I'm going to blame that on the lazy porters and poor optimization. I had trouble starting the game for similar reasons. So let's fix up some stuff here. But I won't blame that on the game. So leave the difficulty where it is. First of all, crosshairs. Let's put the crosshair on. Always on. Display. VSync. All right, I did. I put the VSync on last night. I put it on last night, so the VSync is good. I need to lock it down to 60 frames. Otherwise, my stamina is broken. I'm going to leave it on hard for now. I don't know if that's going to... the game seems a little bit loud. Let me turn the sound down a bit. Music volume is loud. Bring that down a bit. Maybe I went down too far. There. I'm going to leave it on hard for now. I might have to crank that back. Even with the game running properly now with the frames. But we'll see. We'll see. We should be on the final fight. Okay, this is a hard fight because I've got to go through like a mini boss rush and then fight the main boss with no extra health after. I get the health that's in the room and that's it, kind of thing. All right. Now you'll notice. Look. My stamina works. Look, I can actually run now. See, look. I can run now. It works now. That's a huge difference. Okay. And I have the reticule now to know where the shot is landing. All right. Doesn't mean we're going to win, though. I'm still on hard mode. And this game is one of those old school super hard games. Is that still super loud? It still seems like it might be super loud. I don't know. Maybe it's all right. So we're waiting on those two guys to show up and start this fight. It's weird they make you wait at the beginning of the fight. They make you wait for a little while. I don't know why they do that. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to die for the first time. I could break these. Get these ready to go. Here they come. All right, now this guy. I'm dead. It's still hard is still hard. Hard is still hard. Okay. But you notice I was actually connecting with him that time. I was actually hitting him. I was actually making combat strikes. But me, sound is a little goofy. The sound effect up a little bit. Try that. Hard mode is hard. Yeah, hard mode is hard. But at least now my stamina bar comes back up much quicker than it did before. Look how much faster it's filling. And I can actually run. I can run on any surface. I can actually move around now properly. Like before, it was like literally like molasses, walking around like on molasses. Come on, though. Still, Still though, my blocking is good, but he does multi-strikes. I've got to get used to how to fight him now. He's doing like multi-strikes. It's not a one-on-one scenario. All right. I may have to knock the difficulty down a bit. This is a hard section. I didn't do any of this kind of melee combat the whole game. I pretty much used the shotgun and the taser, and they took all that away from me for the final fight, so. All right, let's go. My health is gone. Come on, dummy. Does that whole Fako move? There we go, chat. I'm still not good, but it's much better, right? It's much better than it was. I was having a hard time getting by one of those guys before. He did a double hit. 2 hits and I'm dead. I was at, how much health did I have? I had 3/4 health. I missed 1 hit and I was dead. So I'm gonna have to drop it off hard mode, chat. We're gonna have to drop it back. Hard mode is just too hard. For me, in this section, it's just too hard. I didn't do any of this melee. I'm not used to their movesets. By this time in the game, I should be used to his movesets, and I'm not at all. So let's crank it down a bit. Not easy. Easy, normal. So let's put it on normal. Hopefully I won't have to put it on easy. I played this whole thing hard all the way through, but the last part I can't do it. Okay, because I didn't do any of this type of fighting. But I did manage to kill that guy, one of those guys, and my running is working again, so I'm happy with that. That's the guy we got to beat afterwards. I gotta get some help. Where did that big guy go? That little fake out that he does pisses me off. That little fake out move, that pisses me off. We got 2 of them out, chat. That's the farthest we ever got before. Jesus, oh my, come on. How am I gonna... Oh my Christ, how am I gonna fight all that? I gotta get health. I gotta get health. I gotta get more health. bro. No! God damn it. This is not easy combat, man. It is not easy combat. Okay. They're still racking the crap out of me at normal mode. Woo! All right. They are racking the crap out of me. All right. This game took a massive step up in difficulty from beginning of the game. I went through the whole game. And I'm assuming I'm gonna need health to fight that thing when he comes down here and beats the shit out of me. And if he hits me once and kills me, does that mean I gotta start this whole fight all over again? Are there no checkpoints? Oh, come on! Let me get to the health box! I killed two big guys, one little guy, I run to get a little bit of health, and the guy pops around the corner and ends me. Jesus, this game. All right. It's so hard. Okay. It was nothing like this. The whole game was nothing like this. I don't even really know lore-wise who this guy up here is. I mean, this game also took some kind of weird supernatural twist. I'm fucked. Well, they hit each other, that's good news. Bitch! I'm trying to get. No! I don't have any health! How much health do I get left? I got one box of health left. Where'd that guy go? Shit. Oh, the shit. No way. Oh my god. Is Code doing Alien Isolation? Is he really? He's stealing from me? That's cool. You'll be able to compare notes. Now, where does this put me? Hopefully, I got a checkpoint, chat. Please tell me I got a checkpoint. No checkpoint? This is ridiculously hard. This is ridiculously hard. I might have to drop this last part of the game all the way down to the shameful level of easy, chat. This is ridiculously hard with no health. I did way better though, right now that the frames are working properly. Can I get a hit on you or not? Like, you took all my health, I blocked. Can I get a hit on you or not? Honest to God, man. How can you, I'm blocking, but the blocking I get take damage. When I do a hit, it doesn't even hit you. Honest to God, it's bad. Like, I blocked that. I blocked that. Honest to God, it's the worst. Doesn't feel natural. Like, I blocked that, but he hit me. The combat doesn't feel normal. Doesn't feel natural. At least my running is working now, and that makes a huge difference in this fight. Because I can run and kick those guys down and they don't shank on me. I think the hitbox is still broken, yeah. I don't think the... Like, I blocked that, but I got clobbered. I blocked that and I got clobbered. I blocked that, he's far away. Look, I'm blocking him and he's not even near me. I blocked that, I got clobbered. Doesn't make sense. The hitbox doesn't make sense. It's not making sense. I got no health left, and I'm only half health. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, it's so dumb. There's two big guys and and this dude. How does it even make sense? Like, I don't have any health left for this. Like, how did that hit me? He wasn't anywhere near me. Oh my God. I'm dropping it down to easy because it's not, I'm sorry, chat. It's not working right. It doesn't work right. It's not right. I gotta drop it down. May not even be able to do it on easy. It's a shame because the game is so good. Right up to... The game is so good right up to the end. It's Isaac, it's so good. Right? Like I kicked him and he stumbled backwards and then he kind of flailed the board into distance away from me and I took half my life damage. It doesn't make sense. And like right now, waiting around for the fight? Why am I waiting around for the fight? All right. At least I got the running working, and that's important in this fight. You got to move around. And how? What's he doing? The fake out move, I hate that. How did that hurt me? I was blocking. How did I even block that? He's way away from me. How did I block that? He's way away from me. See what I mean? It doesn't make sense. Where are those little guys at? Double kill, you can't. You can't. The kick doesn't do much damage. Only at the end, when he's knocked, when he's like tired out, when he's low stamina, it'll matter. I took damage twice there, but I had both of them blocked. But I got mashed. How did I block that? He's way away from me. But I can't hit him. I can block that, but I can't hit him. It makes sense that I can't hit him because I'm at distance. It doesn't make sense. Oh, the kick, yeah. On the small guys, the kick works really well. That's why I was running up to them. Yeah, the kick works on the small guys. It doesn't work on the big guys. It will work if they, like, get knocked on their knees. See, I blocked that, but I can't hit him. I blocked that. How can I block that? I'm nowhere near him. I blocked that, but it doesn't make sense. I gotta get my back to a wall. How do I block that? He's nowhere near me. I'm blocking the shot! How am I taking damage? I'm holding up the stick to block the attack. How is he hitting me? Look! I'm blocking! He's destroying me and I'm blocking it! How can I be taking... It doesn't make sense. See, the frames are screwed. I can't block anything. All of his attacks are going through me. There's no collision. The physics is fucked. All of his attacks are going through my bar. I put the bar up, but it just goes right through and clobbers me. I'm at half health. I need health here. And he's gonna come out and attack me. I'll just kick him to death. See, the kick will work, Because the kick is not as frame dependent. The kick works because it's not as. I have no health. I'm dead. I'm dead. I can't do it, chat. I can't do the fight. We're on easy mode, and I can't even get past. You know, I'll give it one more go. But the collisions are fucked up. I need to crank this down to 30 frames to make it work right, I think, and I can't on the PC. I was blocking like this, and every one of his attacks was going right through my block. The only thing I had that was working was the kick, because I guess it's not as frame dependent. I got the collisions working with the kick, but I don't think I can kill him with kicks. Maybe I can. I mean, see, the kick is working. The collisions with the kick is working, but see, I can. Baby in a corner and kick the shit out of him. But it's not, see, it doesn't hurt these guys. The kick, I mean, it does, but it doesn't do enough damage. I got that going through! At least the axe does more damage. Alright, I'm going to the corner. My blocks are not effective. My blocks are not effective. They're just not effective. Where's that last guy at? Fuck! He's still alive? Get down here, bitch. No! He's chopping the holy living shit out of me, and I can't block a single one of his attacks. Look, he's hitting me from around the corner. It doesn't make sense. No, all right. I can't finish this game, chat. I can't finish it because the combat's fucked, and that's a shame. Did they get a different version of the game that wasn't broken? I don't know. I don't know. It's not on hard mode, Dwell. It's on easy mode. This is easy mode. I can't get the combat to work. I'm on easy mode. We dropped it. Look. This is on easy mode. He's hitting me about. He's hitting me from beyond the grave. Like I can't block a single thing. I can't get it to work. The collisions don't work. The physics is fucked. I locked it at 60, so my running works now. The running works. I got the running to work because my collisions foot to floor are working now, but the blocking is not working. This game had one difficulty. But see, the thing is, I was using shotgun, tasers, and kicks the whole game, so I didn't notice. The only thing I noticed was that the running was fucked. I couldn't move or run properly. And that's because of the physics with the floor, just like Dark Souls and DS Fix. screws up the jumps and stuff. So now they're forcing me to use combat with the timing and the collisions. It's not working. Yeah, I can't do anything but melee. See, my kick is good, right? But see, I should have hit him there, but it didn't hit him. Went right through him. That hit me, but I blocked it. That hit me, but I blocked it. That one didn't hit me, but I blocked it. I blocked that, but it hit me. It's not consistent. It's like janky. Is he gonna come home and fight me, or is he gonna stay hiding? There we go. Like, how did that hit me? I blocked it. Somehow I one-shot that guy, which doesn't make sense. I one-shot, I 2-for-1 that. How do I even 2-for-1 that? So that doesn't make sense. That's inconsistent. That's how it's probably supposed to be. That time it worked properly. What does that do? What does that do? Nothing. Oh, more. Oh, there's another wave? Where did he go? You gonna come running out at me? What is this fight? Now what? Oh, the ladder opened up. The ladder opened up. Okay. I don't know. Switch fire axe? I don't know. I think we got one that's not jinky. I think I got a run going that's not jinky. What? Help! 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 I want that health kit. How come I can't have the health? There we go. Okay. I think we got a run going that's not jinky. Because it's running very, very different from all the other runs. Did we do it? Oh my God! We actually got to run to work.
Malcolm!
I knew something was different when I swung the axe and 2 guys fell down with 1 swing.
Malcolm!
I don't really know who that guy is, though. It's not the ending I was expecting, if this is the ending. GG's, yeah. I needed to run this thing at 30 frames a second, I think, to get the combat to work. I'm happy that it took mercy on us.
I can never go back, can I?
No.
I got lucky.
Not to the Bureau, not to your old life. Thomas, you have looked into the face of hate, the visage of evil. Know that hate is in your soul, too. It is, sadly, everywhere. Mastering one's fear and controlling one's hatred is perhaps the most difficult thing one can do.
Well, at least it's over. It's dead, and the killings will stop.
What was it I was fighting, anyway? I'm not really even sure about the ending of this game.
Stop the car.
Unless there's...
No, you still don't understand.
Okay, good.
He's done unspeakable things, even though those he killed were killers themselves. But he isn't responsible.
Hey,
he's not in his right mind.
Stop the goddamn car now!
Stop the goddamn car. We don't even know who this guy is. I think this guy is my doctor, but... they haven't really explained it. They haven't really brought it full circle, so... I'm hoping they do.
Open the trunk.
Thomas, don't! He was a good boy. We were all
Where's
good
Apple?
people.
He was a good boy.
We were able to fight it back, most of us. My nephew was not as strong. He fell victim and destroyed so many things. We fought to save him. I must continue to do so.
I don't care whether the sick fuck is in his right mind or not.
Think of what you are doing. Both of you have a chance for redemption.
Redemption? Listen, old man, you used me just like he did. You used me to save your precious nephew, a serial killer. You're no better than he is.
Oh, shit. How does it end? With compassion or revenge? You've got 5 seconds. Revenge! It ends with revenge, chat. I'm taking revenge on this game. I would have asked you, chat, but we only had 5 seconds. And I think if I did, you'd all said revenge, right? I'm guessing for you guys. We get the bad ending.
You really know how to impress a lady, Thomas.
Around here, people keep to themselves.
How did I survive that?
Why the lay low routine?
I've been cleared of the murders, but my suspension has got me thinking. I guess I don't know who to trust anymore.
Yeah, tough break. Man, you look like crap.
There's got to be a twist here somewhere.
Yeah, I've been better. You said you found something interesting?
Yes, very odd. A cult seems to be behind all this. We can tie them to the deaths of the serial killers investigated by your department.
A cult? The man responsible was Leland Van Horn.
Yes, I know. He manipulated both you and us, but where is he? We have no Leland Van Horn in custody.
Well, here we go.
Look, I explained all of this in my deposition to the Bureau.
I think
But
so,
a lot
Wolf.
of unanswered
but
questions remain,
that's what I
Thomas,
think.
Which brings me to why I'm here.
I think it's like a Shutter Island.
Maybe
I think
we
it's
could
all
make
in his
better
head.
sense of all this if more were found, but I guess you did your best.
They didn't find anybody or anything, right? I think
Anyway,
it's all in his head.
The results suggest Leland may not have been working alone. Do you know anything about this? Who these people are? Are you affiliated with them in any way?
Yeah, I'm the Zodiac
Can
killer.
I trust you?
Maybe this was a game where they didn't reveal it till the second game or something?
Of course you can trust me, Thomas. We've been through a lot together.
He's wired. Uh-oh.
Look, I have no idea what any of it means. Something weird, something unexplainable happened during my investigation. But truthfully, the questions you ask, I can't answer. I'm sorry, Rosa.
I'm sorry too, Thomas. I really am. Take care of yourself.
So she's staying with the Bureau. She's wired. She didn't get any info. She tipped him off. He's all out on his own. They're still investigating him for the murders. The end? No. There's going to be some more reveal. You can't wait for Condev 2. I think I might steer a wide berth of it because the game doesn't have the physics right for the PC. I'd have to get like an old Xbox to play it. There's one more boss, Richard. Is there by myself? Here I go killing again. It is me. Look, it is in my head. All right, so there's going to be more of a... So right now, my thinking is that my character is imagining all of this stuff. He only saw Leland Van Horn when he was on the second floor investigating the runaway killer. So he was the only one to see Leland. I've always been the only one to see Leland. I think I'm obviously having psychological breaks. I've convinced myself that I'm a detective hunting killers who hunt serial killers, but I think it's all in my mind. It's the Shutter Island thing. Oh, that's it? That's it. That's it. So they don't really make it clear except for the last part where he turns around and he's got the thing on his face. So yeah, that's how I see it. That's what Taco Bell does to you if you eat too much Taco Bell. That's got to be what it is, right? It's got to be that I am the serial killer. Nobody stole my gun and killed those cops with my gun, and then they're investigating me because they think I did it. I actually did it, but I don't know I did it because I had a mental break. Have you never, Richard, did you never see the movie Shutter Island? Did you never see that movie, Shutter Island? If you've never seen Shutter Island, Richard, watch Shutter Island. It's really good. Really good. It's a movie and it's really good. It's about detectives that go to a mental institution to investigate a crime. That's all I'll say. It's about detectives that go to a mental institution to investigate a crime, and it's really good. It'll mess with your head. But it was along those lines. I'm sure that's what it was. I'm sure that it has the Ruffalo. Who's Ruffalo? Does it? I know who. Obviously, you're talking about an actor. I know. What's his name's in it? DiCaprio, right? Leonardo. All right. So I asked Wolf what he wanted to play next. I gave him a choice between Mark Ruffalo. I gave him a choice between Silent Hill 3 and Alien Isolation, and he wanted to do Alien Isolation. So we're gonna do Alien Isolation next. I have that on my Xbox that's ready to go, but I have to hook it up to my system here, and I don't have an alert made for it. So let's take a couple moments and make an alert for Alien Isolation. Then we'll grab a quick coffee break, and then that'll give me a chance to set it up and on the HDMI, and then we can play it. All right. So I had some issues with the end of that game. The combat is messed up. The collisions don't work right. But we got through it. I finally got one of them to work. I actually got a run there that it seemed to be responding, so I went with it. I was a little scared when I switched up my axe. That was probably a mistake. That might have broke the collision, but it stayed working. So, is there any after? No, nothing after. All right. I really like that game. I really think Condemned Criminal Origins. It's a shame about the ending stuff. I didn't discover that until the end because they forced the combat on me, and I wasn't using the combat the whole way through. I was using the shotgun and the taser and the kicks. So I did notice that the stamina wasn't working. I got that working. The stamina picked up at 60 frames, but the combat didn't. That was a good game. I recommend that game. I don't recommend you get it on Steam. unless they fix that. But I really enjoyed that game. I thought that was a really, really good game.